Alright. Do we want a rogue run? Let's try a rogue run. Let's see how this goes. Because who knows? Maybe that'll work. I think that last run that I was doing specifically needed the witch more than anything else. Have I tried to spawn a run recently? Nope. I mean, that last one kind of was. The thing is, the Infestor is, like, the primo spawner. Everything else is, like, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see if I can go all in on those bouncy daggers. Especially with, like, the Outlaw or a couple other things. Baneling version of the spawner run. Would be good. You're right on that one. I just don't know if it's worth investing in the merchant. I mean, I guess I will. Even if it just procs once, it pays for itself. Okay. Yeah, it got hairy. That got a bit hairy. I think also maybe for this, I don't know. I'm always iffy on bringing healers along in New Game Plus past a certain point. They just don't strike me as terribly worth it. So what New Game Plus are you on? +4, which is making things harder. Oh, especially because we just lost my rogue. I guess we do have an archer. We're not totally without merit here. Oh no. Why? Okay, good. We've got a cleric. We got a cleric on its own. Alright. A healer in a dream. The thing is, like, the cleric is capable of doing this. Just, I have to be very careful. I have to be downright surgical. Luckily, it's just these guys, and they're slower than me. Okay, I can probably slap him. Ah, it didn't kill him, though. There we go. I wish this build was more viable. Like, if enemies scaled based on my DPS to some degree, but if I just go full ram build, they're slightly weaker or something. I came for Snake. Why do I see an angry pea attacking pills? Too much drugs. Not enough peas. The American healthcare in a nutshell. Pea pod. Okay, just gotta make sure I don't kill myself on this one. I always love these moments where I'm just like, cusp of defeat, and just pull it out because of one dude. Ranger arrows have a chance to do AoE damage. I mean, that's really good. Nah. Let's see if I can get the... Damn it! Let's just go with that. This run is pants. Kinetic bomb is good, though. No, you're right. It probably is. So I'm just gonna grab that. I don't like upgrades that are based on me losing units, though. Because that effectively is a damage DPS downgrade in favor of kind of like an oh shit button. Okay. Well, it kind of works. Next level scout. That's nice and good. Let's grab the miner. Gonna put it there. It will work on the merchant. Okay. One way or another, this gets me a lot of money. It acts a lot like iframes. It's true. Yeah, getting the Merc bonus this early is going to be kind of nice. Okay. The thing is, I'm pretty sure, unless I've misread how the healer works, I can use it to ram things and gain extra healing. But I could be wrong. I'm not actually sure how it works. Bane. I mean, Bane's not terrible. You know, I don't have a choice one way or another. We're just grabbing both of them. Okay, this hurt. Oh, that's the elite. Why did I ram the elite? Come on, save me AoE. There we go. Nope. This is rough. Well, I'm digging that knockback. I'm not used to that being that good. There we go. Position 4 has extra damage. I mean, that's decent. Divine Punishment. I don't have many mages. And Hex Touch. Good for cursors. I like this one potentially if I want to put, like, the Scout in number 4. Otherwise, I could re-roll and hope for something better. I could go for cursors. I might as well grab Hex Touch, because no matter what, I'm going to want the Jester. And now we've got 2. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's some nice DPS right there. Yeah, holy shit, that's really good. I'm definitely digging this whole, like, cursor-based build. What I would really like is the Usurer, because that's going to be even more. Okay. Now, we do actually have the Miner. Not that the Miner is particularly strong. There we go. Doesn't look like we've got any more money. This is working out. Yeah, going cursor there. Not bad plan. Okay, I'll keep the jug. We'll lose that. I think I might move the Juggernaut to the front and keep the Barbarian in the back. Cursor train. Let's do this. Yeah, curses enemies indefinitely with dead is really funny. I know. It's also just maybe a little too real for me at times, but it's okay. Oh, do I still... Oh, wait, no, I didn't go for position 4. So that upgrade doesn't matter. I don't have the yeet ready. That's okay. Kind of. I really should maybe think of getting the extra AoE range. Maybe. Okay. There's Outlaw. Now we do have the Chronomancer. Worth it. Who do we get rid of? And frankly, I can't actually tell how much this Psykeeper is helping, which is unfortunate. Let's lose the Cleric and the Psykeeper to get Fairy and Chronomancer. Let's see, we have... Oh, no, 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 no. Let's go with the Beastmaster. This way, we have Crit Knife. There we go. Okay, so now the Beastmaster can actually crit. It's not the best chance, but it's a thing that can happen. Okay. The Yeet Cannon is effective. Oh, that hurt a bit. Alright. Lost that. Figured I'd get rid of the shooter, though. I don't actually know if that was a good idea. It probably wasn't. Ow. Alright, let's see how bad the damage is. Couple of shooters. Got him with the deeps. Okay. See, mercenaries do bonus damage. Extra damage to all allies when an ally is hit. No. Death 6 is weird. Let's go Ballista. Now get Death 6. It would be good on, like, maybe the Psykeeper. Yeah, tragically, the Fairy is not the best healer in the world. For a Psykeeper, the Fairy is not the best healer in the world. Just making this a little tougher. We lost one of them. Yeet. Nope. Yeet isn't even close to charged. I love the yeet. I might still want to switch it out for something a little bit more immediately applicable. No. I love the yeet. The yeet is too good. Let's upgrade that. Next level of merchant. Not that actually changes anything. Crucio plus Death 6. I mean, I could see a couple of ways Death 6 could work, but I mostly see it being messy. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, the yeet is too good. Oh, ow. I just wish I could increase the range on it to be obscene. It's fine. We're good. We are good. Okay. Blade, don't care. Max level merchant. Oh, free reroll. It's kind of tempting. What do we get rid of? And frustratingly, maybe the yeet? Either we get rid of the yeet, or we get rid of the chronomancer. I'm gonna get rid of the chronomancer. Oh, well, there's the dual gunner. Maybe we get rid of the Beastmaster in favor of the dual gunner. Otherwise, we could get rid of the miner and the merchant at this point and go for pure raw damage. Let's do that. I don't even care if this guy doesn't fit in the build very well. Okay, that hurt in the worst possible way. This sucks. Damn it. Who's even left? The rogue. Oh. Okay. That's just... I'm actually, like, too fast for my own good. At least it's the rogue? There's a couple other guys that would have been lovely for this. Nope! Drove right into it. I like the idea of the cursors. I think the main issue with them is... I think the full cursor build is better at lower New Game Pluses. The enemies just have too much health at this point. I kind of have the same issue with some of the infestors and otherwise. That, you know, just not quite there.